doing this as a live. I like these lives. Just getting us used to coming up on these lives and communicating. Again, it's much easier for me to communicate in this sense than it is. Yeah, I'm out here, you guys. I'm out here today. I just got this message. Like, I wasn't planning to be on camera today. I'm gonna let you know that right now. But I just got this message, and it was like a sign and a message. But I was like, I had to come on here and talk about this. But as you can see by the title, I lost my keys. Yeah, we're rolling up. We're rolling up. That's what we do. We roll up, at least in car talks a lot of times. We roll up, we talk. That's it. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys are in very deep, loving, beautiful transmissions of light. I hope that the higher vibrations come to meet you and come to take you where they are. I hope that the lower vibrations stay far away from you. I hope that your shield of light is stronger than ever. I imbue it with the power of synchronicities of the force, of force and source. And yeah, I hope that you guys are just having a well day. Well, yeah. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, we're having a car talk. I lost my keys. Basically, I had a living vision happen, and I want to just go ahead and explain that. But as I do that, we're just rolling up. We're going to talk. So I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day. I lost my keys. So yeah. And I'm going to tell you what, I was looking for those keys up and down and left and right. I still can't even breathe the way I was looking for them damn keys. I was like literally pacing up and down like everywhere looking for these keys the way that I was. Like, but as I was doing so, I was in a different mind space. I knew, like, as I was looking for them, I'm not just looking for my regular keys right now. I'm not just looking for my regular keys right now. So that's what it became. So I just want to go ahead and explain to you guys what's going on there. And again, we're doing this as a live, so if anyone happens to join us, thank you for stopping by. It's easier for me to speak this way. Just let the words come out. So that's what we're doing right now. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Let's go ahead and get our 2 breaths in. I'm super hype. So do that one more time. Nothing wrong with being hype. That's beautiful. I love that kind of energy. Love it big time. Big time love, mate. Big time love, mate. You hit it, yeah. So yeah, guys. So yes, in keys. I hope I brought my notebook here, which I do say, like the symbology. Notebooks, baby. The notebooks, baby. I got about 4 or 5 of these. You need the notebooks. But let me go see here. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Because it was something about, okay, so my search for inspiration. Because this is how, I guess spirit kind of like just looped together back this for my search for these keys. And again, this just happened to me, but I understood that it was a resonance that was happening, that happenstance was a metaphorical happenstance for I feel like something is happening right now. So in my search for inspiration, this is what I write down, in my search for inspiration to find the treasure of the spirit. Metaphors are like bridge trolls, the symbols are like the keys, and also like these kind of metaphors, these things that happened, that experience of me like losing my key was a metaphor. But when I found that key, it literally translated into me possessing that key in the spirit. So we're gonna get into that. Like I said, I'm rolling up. Let's get a second. Give me a second, you guys, please. I need water. Y'all don't want me to drink or be hydrated. Why? Stop. I'm gonna be hydrated while I smoke. I don't want to be out here falling out, y'all. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you heard me. I was looking up and down for them damn keys. But let me tell you how spirit translated that to me. And kind of like, if you hear, I think you're already hearing what I'm trying to say here, but let's just delve deeper into that. We're just, we're going to delve deep. We're going to delve deep. So give me 2 seconds right here. I hope you guys are having a lovely, beautiful day. And you guys, oh my goodness, we gotta talk. We really gotta talk because I've been struggling. I've been watching a lot of mental health videos, okay? Been watching a lot of mental health videos, acquiring knowledge, learning about the ways that people will try to, and the reason I had to get hype saying it like that, because it's just like, when an experience is so visceral, when it's real, or when it seems real, right? How do you communicate that? On top of that, just because an experience seems real to me and you don't experience it that way, doesn't mean the experience wasn't communicating something that is in fact real. So even if I'm communicating something to you that isn't happening to me per se, the fact that these things do happen is, or the fact that we can experience it, understand it, sense it in a way that is sensible, means that it is more or less a true experience. Again, true doesn't mean physical. True just means true. So, we're gonna get into that too, because I found my keys, baby. I found my keys. I'm gonna let you know that again. Okay, I found my keys, y'all. Let's go into the spirit. Let's go into the spirit. Let's go ahead and just do a little prayer here before we get started. Thank you, spirits, for joining us today. Thank you, light beings, for joining us today all over the world. Thank you so much. Hi, you guys. I'm sorry to acknowledge you. Hi, you guys. I hope everyone's okay. Thank you, light spirits, for joining us today. Thank you so much for just radiating your light. Please impart on us your cosmic intelligence. Please impart on us your metaphysical intelligence. Please impart on us your wider understanding. Please impart on us your bigger picture so that way we can see what's happening in the world and come to a more conclusive understanding to be able to face these problems with entities that are clearly out of pocket. But yes, give us the strength, give us the knowledge, the know-how, and the cunning to overpower these situations. All right, so that's what we're doing today, you guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm almost done. Let me flip, y'all. Let me flip. What's wrong with y'all? Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to explain to you, I'm going to basically translate or narrate to you what the spirit was saying to me as I was looking for my keys. I was looking up and down and all around frantically. And someone like me, I hate, like, disclaimer, like, I've not been diagnosed medically for any type of thing. And it's like, if you're not diagnosed, people feel like your situations aren't as valid. Which, sure, not everyone has insurance or money or anything like that to go do stuff. So thank God for the internet, to where we can at least kind of, I don't want to say, like, because we're sort of like WebMDing ourselves, like, oh, it's one problem, it must be the biggest problem, like, but in fact, seeing these experiences is what helped me to understand, okay, maybe it's not as intense what I'm feeling, but if there was a scale of intensities, that these feelings are still very much real. So we're gonna go into that, the keys, and with the keys, one of the things that was revealed to me as far as that key goes. Because let me tell y'all where I even found my key, you guys. You guys don't get it yet. You don't even know where I found my key, but I found it. I'm searching up and down and all around for this thing. I'm trying to tell you what. My car keys, the car that I'm in right now that we talking in. Hold on, y'all. Let me spark this up real treat, y'all. I hope y'all are well. I know I'm out here today, guys. I was not expecting to be on camera, like I said, but we're talking. I got my morning walk in and everything. But look, it's about midday right now, so this is just we're coming on here. We're about to communicate for real. We're gonna let the spirit speak for us. We did our prayer. We took our breaths. So let's talk. Okay. So my keys, man. So I was I was working on something. I was in my little room, office, whatever, working on something. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to my car. I need to go get something out of it. And I like to drive to parks or areas just to like chill and relax and get the view as I am, channeling. So I wanted to go do that, but I could not find my keys, and I could have sworn I had my keys. I was like, I just had my keys with me. Where are my keys at? And for a lot of beings, like light beings or like beings like us, we have they talk about memory being like fallible or infallible and stuff like that. We got a little bit of a crazy memory. It's not that our memory is crazy, but is that through time we kind of leave ourselves hints through different things, whether it be consciously or subconsciously. But I guess Spirit was trying to tell me a story as I was looking for my keys. Whenever I lose something, I don't get like fretful, only because I know I will find it, or if I don't find it, it probably wasn't meant to be found. But and even if it was meant to be found, I didn't find it, so I'm not gonna can't complain about it either. But I can, but I'm not going to. So yeah, when I was looking for those keys, I'm like, I just had these keys. I just had the key. Like, oh my God, I just had it. Like, where did it go? And talk a lot about the veil of forgetfulness. Ooh, baby, let me tell you what. Throughout this week, as you could hear, I don't know if you can sense this, but basically, I've been going through this week, I've been in the densities and everything like that, trying to interact, we talk about solitude. A lot of the times, what happens is, we'll go into a state of solitude, we'll go into a state of alone, or going into our cocoon. And in mental health, which again, it's a generalization, especially on YouTube, a lot of times we let MD ourselves and really poison our brains. But a lot of the times, when you go into isolation and you're not around people for a certain period of time, and you come to the truth about yourself and you come to the truth about the universe, you'll go back out into public. And, some people haven't took the time to do that yet. To go and search through self. It could be years before people start even doing something like that. So you're communicating. You're like, okay, I had this vision from source. I have an insight from source. Of course, insights only can work through the medium in which you are working with them. Use math to solve a math equation. Use spirituality to solve spiritual problems. So, as I was looking for those keys, I was going up and down and searching for them. Up and down, for me, whenever I think of elevation, I'm searching up and down. I'm going through the realms. Like I said, these couple past days, I'm going through the realms, trying to communicate with people, low vibrational people, high vibrational people. I'm losing track of myself. You hear me? I'm losing track of myself. I lost my keys. I'm searching up and down for my keys because I'm over here going through this density and that density, thinking this way and that way. Oh, I was by myself for a couple days, so I go out to public. Now I have to think of myself as crazy because someone, quote unquote, can't understand me. So it's like, not that I care what people think or whatever, but I do listen. I care what people think. That's why I'm on this channel. When I say I care what people think, I care how they think. I would hate for someone to be in a situation where they felt alone because they couldn't communicate something they were going through. If I sound crazy to you right now, just know, I don't sound crazy to everybody, but if I do sound crazy to you, know someone can actually hear me, and that you might be shaming somebody who has a valid experience. You might be turning them away. Someone who has a valid experience, causing them to feel alone. I know I'm never alone because I have the light beings with me. I have you beautiful beings with me. I have source with me. But if someone doesn't come to that understanding yet and we're pushing them away, not trying to understand them, not trying to come into communication with them, this is the worst thing to do to a human being, to not come into communication with them, or to not have communication with a human being. We have mouths to speak. Idols, they will talk, but they won't say anything. You hear me? So you gotta let people speak, and don't let them become idle. Don't let them not speak their truth, their power, because you didn't want to understand them. And again, iron sharpens iron. When you allow them to speak their truth, you are now allowed to speak your truth. It is a side process. We talk about things going in and out. This is what happens. And it's bigger and beautiful. That part. So yes. I'm going through the densities. I was going through the densities, walking up and down these staircases, looking for my keys. I'm talking about mom, where am I? Mom, did you see my keys? I thought I left them on the counter. I thought I left them there. This and that, because this is me in physical reality. This is my physical body catching up to the spiritual experience that I had in that week, like me losing my keys. Like I said, it was a mundane experience losing keys, but when you apply spiritual meanings to it, it will give you life more abundantly. I love how Jesus explained that, giving you life more abundantly, or looking deeper. Or, people say you look too deep, you're overthinking. We don't overthink, we innerthink, which is so different. So different. So different. So, yeah, a lot of people will try to tell, you're overthinking this. You're overthinking. We don't overthink. We inner think. Big difference, baby. Big, big difference. Examples, okay. Overthinking. Oh, Charlie didn't like my dress at the Met Gala ball. I'm sorry. Is that bad that I, like, did that face? No, Charlie did not like your dress at the Met Gala ball. It's okay, baby. It's okay. And if you stuck on that thought for a week, that's overthinking. Sorry. That is overthinking. Inner thinking is, Sherry didn't like my dress at the Met Gala ball. Why do I feel like I'm offended by that? That's inner thinking. That's not overthinking. Big difference. Big difference. So, a lot of people, there's a mirror reality where a lot of people will shun you for your actual inner world, right? Not realizing that your outer expression can be a mirror reflection of your inner world. Of course, that's what it is most of the times, but because we live in our own heads, a lot of times, a lot of us, we try to interpret other people's actions through what we're perceiving, which is fine. This is totally fine. What I'm trying to say is, you got to realize when your spiritual world begins and when the outside world begins. Like, I guess what they say, the difference between fact and fiction, but to me they're both two truths, just on different sides of a coin. Okay, so don't let anyone ever let you think you're crazy. Of course, learn how to, of course, about communication. If someone can't understand you, it would be my hope that not that you try to make them understand you. If they don't understand you, like the Bible said, tell someone once, tell someone twice, a third time, that's it. Like, that, the Bible talks about that too. Like, it talks about that. Someone's not trying to get you, that's okay. Throwing your pearls at pigs, as it would say. And that's okay. Pigs exist for a reason. Bacon. Right. We talk about not eating meat and stuff like that. The Bible says someone who lacks faith will tell you not to eat meat. My idea of the future is, I'm pretty sure there will be McDonald's in space. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's lit. It's lit. McDonald's in space, y'all. Like, why not? Why not? It's a movie. It's a movie. So, we out here pretty much. We just need to learn how to. I'm not telling us that we need to change our moralities, change our religions, change the way we think. I'm telling us to widen our perception, to live a more abundant life. And watch how time starts flowering for you. Watch how you perceive yourself having more time, because you're allowing yourself to gather more information. Back to the story with the keys. Back to the keys, okay? You just got a key right there. Back to the keys, okay. Ooh. So, basically, yes, me going up and down these densities, and also, when you're going up and down densities, and you're not taking the time to meditate through that density, it's gonna feel like same way like you could just be driving from like Florida to fucking Washington or something. As you're traveling through the states, if you're not like aware of like, okay, I'm in Kansas right now, I'm like Alaska right now, like whatever, then like it's just gonna feel like you're just traveling through the states. But when you take the time to be aware, smell the roses, that they say, you're adding onto that experience, which expands the flowering, which expands your imagination, which expands your creativity, which creates a life more abundantly. We're not overthinking, we're inner thinking. You hear me? We're not overthinking, we're inner thinking. This is such an important thing to understand. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the title, Inner Thinking. All right, you guys, don't let anyone tell you that you're this or that. Understand that people have their own realities. Understand that you have your own reality. Understand that we meet in the middle, right? So no one is invalid in their communication of their thought process. They had to make sense of what they experienced because it was real. and they use science, they use their logic. I heard this term zero-sum logic. They use their zero-sum logic to hone in on what they were experiencing, to make their logic of it the same way that our ancestors did, coming up with sciences, coming up with the perception of the universe. We're doing this for ourselves. We're understanding ourselves, our inner world, our dynamics, and how they play a part in the world that we share with each other. Again, y'all, I know, I wasn't ready. Okay, I love you guys. Okay, I'm gonna let this right here. We're 20 minutes in. I just love you guys. First of all, let's just go ahead and let's just take some time to love each other. Why not? Right? Why not? So let's go ahead and just speak words. Blow feelings. You don't even gotta speak half the time. I'm trying to tell you what. Meditate. If you know how to send out vibes, do that. If you say there's no words for you to speak right now because words can't express the kind of love you want to give, sit still and say, God, please send this message out. Please send this feeling out. You know? It's hard to put it into words sometimes. And like I said, there's words we don't even got to express what we want to express. Sometimes we don't even know the words that we're looking for yet. So just say, God, please, this good energy that I'm trying to give, this energy that you put into me to give, Father God, this good one, or or spirit, source, nature, this good energy, I ask for it to go out, because what goes out comes back in. Okay, what goes out comes back in. What goes out comes back in. And of course we know that. Of course we know that we are in spirit and in truth. So let's go ahead and give love to each other. I love you guys so much. I want you to know that we are with you in more ways than one, and ways beyond what the eyes can see. We are with you spontaneously. No matter what situation happens, we will be there for you spontaneously. When troubles come, we will be with you in heart, mind, and spirit, and we will activate the pathways for love and light to find you. We are activating pathways for love and light to find you. We are coming to give you relief. We are coming to give you back up. We are coming to surround you in love and light. We want to show you our affections towards you, that you are valuable and special, and not in a way that is not in a way that we can even hope to understand. You are valuable and special, but we can recognize that and be humble in that, and to tell you today that you are beautiful. Please don't stop fighting. Please stick in there. Please, because we're this close. You're beautiful. You're lovely. You are amazing. Thank you so much for existing. Thank you so much for existing. Thank you so much for existing. We're out here, you guys. This has been the Black Hole with OG5. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day. All right, bye.